and we are on site. And we're looking for Civil War history here.
Yes, sir.
And I was invited here by Ace to this permission, and he's been here before.
Yep.
Third time here. Beautiful area, beautiful location. You're going to see it in the video, but walk us through what you've already found.
Well, last time I was here, ended up finding that. It's a 3-inch Dyer base.
And what kind of shell is this too? Do you know?
Yeah, the Dyer shell.
Dyer shell. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's the base.
And they were firing at Union. Is this Union or is that Confederate?
These are more than likely Union.
Oh, they're firing at Confederates.
Yeah. Confederates didn't have the technology, but during the war they did steal some from the battles and did put them back into service.
Yep. And you said that this came from over here. I don't know if you guys can see out there. I'm going to take my hand out of the picture. But right over there, there's a stream. Ace believes that the cannons stood beyond that, where the field is, or maybe even the hill beyond that, firing this way at Confederate troops. So show us what else you found here. This is really awesome.
And this was the first time I was out here.
Oh, wow. Oh my. So when you pulled this thing out of the ground, what were you thinking?
I actually figured out what it was when it was in the hole. It was actually sitting tip up like that, and I dug down and got around this part and figured out it was an artillery shell.
Wow. And how did this, I mean, there's the fuse here, right?
Yeah, it's a brass fuse right there.
And would they stick like something there and catch it on fire and then drop it in?
Paper. That's it's still there. I gotta dig it all out.
So this would be full of black powder?
It still is.
Still full of black powder. Oh my gosh.
And shrapnel.
And shrapnel.
But yeah, I know there would have been a lead sabot around the bottom, the base here, and then the base of it. So we could end up finding some of the lead sabot in here, some of the base, who knows.
And you found some bullets as well, right?
Found up here on the hill, there was a 3-ringer.
And that's a high knoll. So you can imagine, you know, troops back here hiding behind this or running over the hill.
I mean, there's always been a road through here since the 1850s.
Yeah, I was telling Ace, I said, driving in here, I saw a raceway to a sawmill or grist mill, and there's an old bridge down here, and he said it showed up on a 1852 map.
Yep.
And there's a lot of really old buildings around here. All right, you guys, we're getting ready to begin, and I wanted Ace to walk me through where he found his shell, and he found it about right here where he's standing at, right here. And the shell frag he found right down here somewhere, right?
About halfway between us and that next tree down there.
Okay, so, and your theory is, I mean, this is kind of a straight line, and so the cannons firing this way, marching down the road there. That's what they were doing.
That's what I'm guessing.
All right, let's see what we can't find. Ace has already found something, so have I. It's a pewter button. You can see where the brass loop, right there. See that hole?
Okay.
And that hole?
Yeah.
Pewter buttons had brass loops. Huh? I think that's what that is. Nice find.
Yeah.
That's a nice find. I told Ace I found a coin. I don't know if it's a modern or what. Oh, it's a Lincoln. Is it at least a Wheatie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's at least a Wheatie. All right, well, I'll take that. Indian cent would be better, but 1944 is what it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, I'll clean that up. We'll take a look at it in a little bit. Nice old wheat cent. All right, you guys, I got a good hit. I pulled it out. It's still in the clump of dirt. Ace is right here beside me. I'm gonna let him dig it out.
You can see it right there.
Is it a coin?
Mm-hmm.
It had that coin sound.
Yep.
Oh, I see circular. What to be a stinking Lincoln.
Freaking memorial.
Freaking memorial. I can't believe that. What a disappointment.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Now Ace has found a couple
Wheaties.
right here beside me.
Yeah.
Well, about 20 feet.
Yeah.
So we know they're in here. I can't believe that.
Yeah, I know.
All right, you guys, I'll let you hear it. It is a It's not a good tone, but it's 16, which typically is a good tone. And it's right here. And I thought it could be a back of a two-piece button. Now, still could be. Yep, I don't know. It's got a hole right in the center of it. Clean it up and take a look at it. I found another doodad. I'll let you guys see. Very interesting. I think it went from a car and didn't show the dig. It was reading a 40 on my detector, but it's really cool. I should have showed it to you. You guys see that? You see it now? It's glass. I think it probably went on the end of a car. Maybe a car ornament, car hood. But the round globe part of it, round ball, is also glass, which is pretty cool. There's Ace, and he's found a couple Wheaties since we've last talked. So he's on a pile of wheat cents down there. So right now, I'd be happy with that. All right, let's keep going. All right, you guys, Ace found something interesting. Now, I think, you probably think so too. I mean, he's found some stuff. You guys will see it when we do a wrap up, but he's found some things that indicate maybe a house site stood here. Yeah. And this could be as well. So let's take a look at that. That looks like an escutcheon plate to maybe a piece of furniture. Is that what you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that being an escutcheon plate, and the handle went right in here. Whether it's a drawer pull or a knob pull. But you found some other things that also indicate potential house site.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's Civil War or not. I found an old iron buckle. And right here behind me is where the Hotchkiss shells and frags have been found. And we have found a number of coins. Not old, Wheatie coins. But I found a buckle, and it could be from that time period. Let's take a look. Could this be from a knapsack? Could it be from... What could it be from? Could be, I don't know. It was very deep though. It was a very deep hole. And I don't know if you can see around me. It's just really beautiful here. Just gorgeous scenery. Right in the heart of Civil War country right here. So you never know, it could be. But we'll bag it and we'll keep going. All right, you guys, I'm down here by the stream. And this is a stocked trout stream. In fact, they just stocked here. And there's some gold trout down here in the hole. There's fishermen down here, so I'm not gonna bother with them, but I'll let you guys see the stream. And this stream right here, George Washington surveyed this whole stream. In fact, this land that we're standing on and the lot that you see right over there and all down through here, this was all surveyed by George Washington in 1748 when he was 16 years old. I do have a hit here. I haven't dug it up. I haven't done any live digs because we've dug a lot of trash in this ground. And this one here is a 15, which normally is in the trash range. Let's see if I got it. Right in there. I don't have high hopes for this. Right here by the fence, so we're probably picking up some of that metal there. Yep, it's copper, metal of some sort, and that's why I'm not bringing you on until I see what the object is. All right, let's keep going. All right, it's been a while since I've found anything other than modern coinage. I found another wheat cent and I found another nickel. But I popped the plug, pulled it out. I haven't looked at it. I think it could be a token or a tag or a coin with a hole in it. So let's take a look. It's right there. Oh, and I hit it with a shovel right there. Doubleday and Company, number 6. It is a tag of some sort, and that's pretty cool. It might be the oldest thing I've found so far today. All right, let's take a look and see what that is. If you guys want to look it up, I'll try to look it up when I get home. That's pretty cool. All right, I just popped the plug and pulled this out. Now what is this? Thought it could be a button. I don't think it is, but I have found one of these before. And it's like a cover, like a key cover. It's brassy. I think what further like that, but is this Civil War? It could be. I have no idea. I have to let Ace look at it. It's actually got, I don't know if you can see, it's got sheath leaves on it. Right there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, we'll take it. So you guys, welcome back. Got to bring you up on an update. The creek down there that I showed you is Bull Run, but not where the battle took place.
Right.
You know, I'm up here in the valley where a lot of Civil War took place, but the Battle of Bull Run took place over in Manassas, which is about an hour and a half, probably, east of here. And I'm here with Ace, and we're gonna call it the day. At least I am. I've got a trip ahead of me to Pennsylvania, so I've got a long drive. And I thought we'd show you everything that we found today. Not bad, not great, but not bad. We found a lot of stuff. Ace here found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wheat cents, a square nail, and it has a rose head, so that's an old nail. And he found this pewter button down there, so that would date with that time period of that nail right there. Found some 3 memorial cents. Got a scutcheon that we looked at. I've seen these before. It's a scutcheon of something. If you guys know what this is, I think it's a latch, maybe a latch of a gate. And here is everything that I have found. I found a pot lid, top of a pot. Here's where the handle came in. This is the edge, so this would have sit down in the pot. Could have been from a Civil War camp. Plow. I found, found these tokens. I don't know if they're tags, cow tags, or tokens, or what. I'm not sure what this is, but it's very decorative. I told Ace, I think this goes over a plate over a key. I don't know, but I've seen these before. I think a skeleton key can go in there and it turns once it's inside, but I don't know. It's very decorative, very pretty. Thought that might be part of a 2-piece button. I don't think it is, but I have no clue. Then I found 2 rivets from a boot or shoes or something, an old snap button, fool's gold, a buckle. Not sure what this is, and so that's what I found. Not too bad. Did you have a good time?
Always.
Had a great time. Really appreciate Ace inviting me up here with him. You know, it's hard to tell when you come into a place like this what all you're going to find. We know that Civil War took place in here. He found Civil War stuff right here on this site. I think if we could get this all brush hogged in here, this would probably produce a lot more. It's kind of hard to swing in this if you can see the grass, but honestly, we didn't do bad. I mean, we found a lot of coins. A lot of coins in here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. All right, you guys. Thank you for joining us this episode. Hit like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.